What's up, guys? Welcome to Cinco Symposium. Got a bit of a dark story for you. That one, it's a little bit of a downer. Before we get into it, please hit the like button, share the video, subscribe. Really helps me out. Comment on videos. Let me know what you think about the discussions that I'm having. If you're ever interested in actually you disagree with stuff I'm saying, want to have a debate, more than happy to have people on. I enjoy just talking and debating things. But anyway, let's get into it. So Montana had a referendum 131, to require care for infants born alive. So it states, establishes that infants born alive at any stage of development are legal persons and require medical care to be provided for an infant born alive after an attempted abortion, induced labor, or other method. This referendum also institutes criminal penalties for any health care provided who does not comply. So basically stating that doctors and nurses, any medical professionals, like anytime someone comes under the care, their whole point is to keep that person alive, to give them the best care possible. And so this is just stating that if the baby ever ends up outside the womb and alive, they'd be treated as any other human being, and that the medical professionals would have to care for them and and keep them alive. So, and I got my ugly face in the way. I know you can't see it, but right now this green bar right here, this is no. This is the people that voted no on it, 52.4%, and then down here the yes bar is 47.6%. And this is, over here it says 91% of expected vote in out of the 433,280 votes. And so you got the majority of people saying no to this. You got the majority of people saying if a baby ends up outside the womb, which has always kind of been like the last, the last barrier for a baby to be considered we'll call a baby a fetus, and they can justify killing it. That's been kind of the last wall that the baby has to go through to then be protected, because now abortion has been up to birth, up to all the way 9 months up to birth, that if it's inside the mother's stomach, leftists want to justify being able to kill that baby because it's the mother's choice. So now that they're trying, Montana had this vote to say, okay, once it's outside the womb, that's it. That is it. It's a baby. It's a live person. The vast majority of people that voted on this in Montana said no. So it sounds like what they want no. You can still talk about killing that kid, or you can still kill that kid. Baby's outside, breathing on its own, crying, functioning, kicking around. And 52.4% of people said, no, it's still not a protected human being. They should be able to be killed. That is disturbing. That is sad. That is sick. And this is the progression. This is the progression of the abortion argument that's happened. When I was a kid, growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, it was safe, legal, and rare is what I heard. And it's still what I hear, never mind, I don't really hear it so much anymore. In at least the past decade or so. But that was the term, safe, legal, and rare. Now it has progressed to up until 9 months. Up all the way up until it's about to pop out. A minute could separate what they consider a life. A minute while being in the womb, or a minute later after being birthed. That's all it separates the life. And then no one on the left can actually come to a real good, strong point of where life begins when you have that point. And that's the whole thing, is that Republicans believe it's a baby, it's a human life from the point of conception that is unreplicable, never can be replicated ever again. Unique human DNA that is a human being that has now started to develop and grow from the moment conception. And that's what science says. Crazy enough, simple biology. But the left can't tell you. Some say it's a heartbeat. Some say it's so many weeks. Say some trimester. Say some second, third trimester. Some say all the way up to 9 months. And now we're progressing. Well, I mean, it's even for the past few years, because you've had I can't remember his name. One of the Democrat governors come on a radio show and talk about that the baby's being born. Then the doctors can have a discussion with the mom. Basically saying once the baby's born, then the doctors can have a discussion with mom about still if they want to kill the baby, then they can. So now babies aren't even protected outside of the womb. It's progressing to that where your baby is not safe after being born. That they can still be killed because, hey, it's a woman's choice, right? It's a woman's choice. So when does this progress to, okay, the baby's born, and then the mom takes the baby home for a month, and then goes, you know what? This guy's shitting a lot. He's making a lot of dirty diapers. He's expensive. Baby formula's hard to get. He's keeping me up all night crying. I can't deal with this. It's my choice. I'm going to kill the little fucker. Well, when does it progress to that point? We're getting close. It's pushed to 9 months, and now we're pushing past 9 months. The people of Montana have spoken that they don't believe that baby should be a protected human being. It's only getting worse. This is abhorrent. This is disgusting. This is evil. Abortion itself is evil. It's killing children. It's killing babies to the gods of ourselves, so we can maybe have a chance of a better life. Maybe we don't have to have the burdens of having a little mini you running around, keeping you from having a good time. This is gross. This is sick. You better start waking up, because this progression is not a good one. A movement in which we do not value human life is a scary one, and it's only going to start justifying killing more people for more reasons, and that's a scary world that I do not want to live in. But so I'm trying to talk about, so I'm trying to let people know. Let me know what you think. Is this okay? Is this okay to someone that's on the left? Do they think that this is okay for a baby to be born alive, breathing, kicking, and then to be murdered on that table minutes after birth? Is that okay? Is that okay? If you're a Democrat and you believe in abortion, is that okay? That's what I'd really like to know. Let me know what you think. As always, y'all have a great day.